So with the leaked image showing Destiny's next expansion, Rise of Iron, I've really been thinking about that picture a lot over the past few days, and trying to determine some of the more subtle symbolism in there, and how that may symbolize the return of one of the community's favorite weapons, the Gjallarhorn. The thing that stands out to me as being probably the most important in that picture is the inclusion of the wolves. Yeah, there's a flaming axe or hammer or whatever it is, and it's pretty badass. But those wolves, I feel like they're deliberately placed, and I think they're much more important than any of us may think. These wolves are our first real look at any sort of wildlife in Destiny outside of the, occasional birds that we see, and I feel like that can mean a few different things. Now obviously the first thing that it can mean is that they're purely there for cosmetic reasons. They're just there to make the picture look even more awesome than it already is. That's definitely a possibility, but my gut is telling me there's more to them being there. Another possibility is that these wolves are Lord Saladin's personal companions. We do know that he is really fond of the wolf imagery. I mean, it's literally on everything Iron Banner related, and we may just see these guys in cutscenes involving him, or they may factor slightly into gameplay, but that still doesn't expand upon why we haven't seen these wolves up until this point. So that brings me to the theory that has been the most interesting to me, and what I feel like is a pretty likely reason for those wolves being present in that poster. Now bear in mind, this is all insane speculation, but it does seem to be within the realm of possibilities. I've seen several community members speculate that we may just be traveling through time to fight the Battle of Twilight Gap, where the Fallen Houses united to lead an assault against the last city. We know for sure that Lord Saladin was present at that battle. We also know that time travel is within Destiny's storyline already, with the Vault of Glass exploring moving through time as a gameplay mechanic, and the Exo Stranger's rifle presumably being from the future. The Fallen have already gotten their hands on Vex technology before, and it's possible they can do it again and cause some real damage. If the Fallen were able to travel back through time to the Battle of Twilight Gap with the knowledge that they have now, they could potentially win. When you think about that, and you combine it with the description that we've seen floating around that the Rise of Iron raid will be Fallen with a twist, I think that twist could be time travel. Now what does that have to do with the Gjallarhorn? Well, the Gjallarhorn was created as a commemorative gift to the Guardians that survived the Battle of Twilight Gap, and it was formed from the armor of Guardians of Light that fell in that battle. The Gjallarhorn held the strength of the fallen Guardians' light, and when fired, it is not fired by a single Guardian, but by a wolf pack of light. So to summarize, I feel like the inclusion of the wolves in that image are not just there for cosmetic reasons, but because there were wolves present at the Battle of Twilight Gap, and I think we may just be going back there. And also the Bungie employee that made the weapon Gjallarhorn, he added a wolf image to the weapon for each day that he worked on it. I believe there are 16 wolves total, but that's just another layer that may potentially support this theory. So if we do end up going back in time and fighting at the Battle of Twilight Gap, it only makes sense for Gjallarhorn to make a return. But I would like to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think the Rise of Iron story will be? Do you think that we're gonna go back and fight at the Battle of Twilight Gap? Or do you think that it's going to be something different? Please be sure to leave a like on this video, and make sure to subscribe to DestinyFollower for the latest Destiny news, lore, and entertainment. As always, my name is CodySCM, and thank you for watching DestinyFollower.